Let's go ahead and start to roll into this. Something I'm going to talk about a couple times today are the top badge requirements. We've had a lot of questions about something that's been posted recently. We've had some rumor busts that we've got to do today. So make sure you pay attention. I'm going to do some confirmations with the chat. And it's very rare that I go to the chat and say, chat, help me out. Are we confirmed? Are we square? Everything good? All right, so today, let's talk about number one. We're going to announce some top badges. And yeah, I said badges. That's plural. So spoiler alert, we may or may not give more than one top badge today. There could be a lot of them. I'm not going to give you a specific number, but there could be a lot. First things first, when understanding this whole top badge situation is that it takes hard work to get there. You can't just show up one day and say, I'm going to apply for top badge, because you have to hit some prerequisites before you send in your application. What are those minimum prerequisites in order to apply? The first thing is that you're using a searchable name. So please make sure that your name up here is using standard keyboard characters. If you're copying and pasting in your name, if you're using a different keyboard than your standard keyboard that comes on your phone or if you're using web, if you're just using your keyboard and typing in, if you're using something different than that, you're off to a bad start. Please use standard keyboard characters exactly like how you see up here. The next thing is that you have 5,000 favorites. You'll notice directly underneath Top Streamer Official, we've got 15,450. You're looking for 5,000 favorites. Once you've hit 5K, you've hit the minimum. Diamond requirement right here. You can see that we're at 9 million and some change. You're aiming to get 5 million diamonds. This is your lifetime total. So the number that you see here is the correct one. What you have inside your internal bank, that's a different story though. So where you cash out and convert, that is not the number you need to pay attention to. This one right here, that one needs to be at least 5 million. You're aiming to have 40 hours of streaming a month. Okay, how can we break this down? Try doing 2 hours over 5 days a week, which will add up to 40 hours at the end of the month. So you can take that big goal, make it much smaller. So there's a tip for you. Next thing, having engaging and appropriate content. Before we go live, we agree to the terms of service and the code of content policy. These exist to keep live safe and fun for everyone. If you've not taken the time to read through them, please do so. It's there to be read. It's not just something to go. It's not like, I'm gonna be honest. When Apple does an update, I'm like, yep, I agree. That's scary. For this agreement though, make sure that you read through it. It's not a bunch of legal jargon. It's very clear. Hey, please do not do this. You can do this, that's that, right? This is to keep everything square. So make sure you check that out to make sure that you're doing appropriate and engaging content. All right, here we go. All right, you ready? This is normally, I know, during top badge requirements, some of you are messing with your microwave, heating up your Lunchable, whatever. Pay attention to this next part though. Okay, this is a change to the top badge requirements. I'm being very clear. Again, change to the top badge requirements. You've heard me say over the past few weeks that if you're staying live to just hit your 500 views, please do not do that at the expense of good quality content. That means that you're accidentally falling asleep live, or you're just chilling posted up on a second device just waiting for the view count to hit 500. We have officially remove the minimum view requirement to apply. That is right. You do not have to wait until you get 500 views. We are much more concerned about the quality of content and what you are doing live rather than you staying focused on hitting that minimum. This is to improve the quality of content while streaming. You'll notice that there's a new line of text there that says earning at a rate of 250K per week. I have to make this very clear. This is the minimum to apply. For those top badges who have been reaching out and saying, hey, what about my weekly requirement? What's happening? I heard I have to get 250K. That's not true. I'm going to be saying this a couple times throughout today's rundown. So in the chat, are we very clear? Top badges, your weekly minimum has not changed. We're clear. I'm serious. Like, I'm watching the chat right now. Got it? We're good. Weekly requirement has not changed for top badges. The reason it's at 250K to apply is to make sure that when someone reaches top badge, They do have a minimum to maintain. We want to make sure that they have a healthy position so that they don't get their badge and then a few weeks later are in jeopardy of losing it, because there are minimums to maintaining that top badge status. Okay, again, earning a rate around 250K when you are applying. Boom, there you go, everyone. Those are the requirements to apply for top badge. And remember, these are just the minimum requirements to apply. It does not guarantee that you get a top badge. So stay consistent and stay having fun. New show alert. We got some new shows to talk about. This is not the only one. Yes, we do this every Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but you can look forward to other great content. Make sure you check the top banner. Specifically, let's highlight some of the newer shows. We have Pins Down with Aisha. This is Sundays at 11 a.m. 3, 2, 1. Aisha hosts a creative writing game where guests have 5 minutes or less to write a piece involving keywords. Let the words flow until you hear pins down. Are you a writer? Do you like story time? Do you like to see the creativity of others? Well, then Pins Down with Aisha might be for you. Make sure you check it out every Sunday at 11 a.m. and see what stories you come up with. There's a lot of laughs, a lot of creativity. I love that show. We've got The Cutoff with D'Angelo, Sundays at 6 p.m. Do you have 2 cents? Dating, life, and controversy. D'Angelo and guests have 150 seconds to get their opinions out. Will they say it in time, or will they hit the cutoff? We all know some people have an opinion about something, and they can talk a long time about it. But what if they only had 150 seconds to make that point, to be concise and punctual and persuade you in that limited amount of time? Well, that's exactly what D'Angelo focuses on Sundays at 6 p.m. I don't know. Maybe they'll convince you. Maybe they'll convince the other streamers. Possibly not. You're going to have to check it out Sundays at 6 p.m. with D'Angelo on The Cutoff. And lastly, we're highlighting on the new show alert, we've got Dealbreakers with Young Lord, Sundays at 11 p.m. That's a red flag. Some signs are clear, others not so much. Host Young Lord invites guests to discuss problem signs in dating. Can you live with them, or are they deal breakers? I don't know. Have you ever been in a relationship? And I could just stop there like, no. Have you ever been in a relationship and there was a deal breaker? Some are big, some are small. That's what they discuss on Deal Breakers. Did they leave their toothpaste out, toilet seats up? They always leave this much of the milk left. You know anyone like that who is like, just like, they always leave that little tiny bit of milk at the bottom and they put it back. It's like, finish the milk. Come on, please. All right, so anyway, off topic. That's with Young Lord, Sundays at 11 p.m. Check it out. Tip of the week. Welcome to the Rundown. This is your show of announcements and updates. We've already gone over some top badge requirements and shows. Let's go over some rumor busts and tips. We've had a lot of outreach saying, hey, I'm aiming for that top badge, but I need to get my favorites up. Do you have any suggestions or tips on how we can earn favorites and boost our streams? Yes, we definitely do. Let's go over them. Tip of the week. How do I boost my fave count? First one you need to ask is, have you earned it? What specifically are you doing with your stream to achieve getting favorites? Are you actively participating in your live, or are you disengaged on a different device or holding other conversations? Are you doing 2 streams simultaneously, unable to focus? Remember, would you want to favorite your own content? And if you don't like what you're doing, well, you gotta shift it or pay more attention to your stream so that way you warrant that favorite. So that's just the basics. Are you doing something to earn that favorite? The next thing, you say, Chris, yes, I'm engaged with my stream. We're doing the box. We've got battles going. We're chatting. We're having a good time. Well, the next thing I would ask is, are you consistent? How often are you going live? Are you going live once a week for 30 minutes or an hour and then calling it good? Are you not live too often? Consistency is key with building anything. The next thing I'd ask is, have you been on a show? It's a great tip and a great idea to reach out to the show creators to be a guest on their show. I can tell you that by being a guest on your show, you can see anywhere from 10 to 100 favorites in a matter of 15 minutes. Remember, that featured content is the #1 on trending. It's got the most visibility. So go outside of your own stream and network in order to earn some favorites, which leads us to our next point. Use the next guest or the date box, not only in your own stream, but in other people's stream. maybe that broadcaster will like you or think that you're funny or charismatic or interesting and encourage their viewers to favorite. Remember, there's other ways to earn favorites besides being live yourself. And the last thing I'll suggest is if you really want to be intentional about it, right now there's a trend of doing something called a fave party. This is where you have a very limited amount of time and everyone who is active in the chat favorites one another. Now, I will say the quality of favorite that you get by doing that might be low. Are those people who will actively visit your stream? Are those people who are favoriting you because they're engaged with you and interested in you as a broadcaster? That's debatable. So those are the hot tips that I can give you as to how to increase your fave counts. Rumor bust this week. Chris, I heard it's 250K to keep my top badge now. It says it in the thing, 250K for top badge. No, that's false. We talked about this earlier. Top badges, please, please, please hear me. Your minimum requirement for badge status has not changed. As far as the application status, we recommend earning at a rate of about 250K a week. All right, remember, rumor bust, the minimum requirement for weekly goal for top badges has not changed. There you go. Rundown time, everybody. Welcome to it. Every week, 3 p.m. We're doing this thing, diamond contests and new gifts. This week, everyone, we've got the spring celebration. And what an appropriate thing to celebrate. That snow's going away, warmer weather. I'm all of a sudden happy again. It's great. It's going on the 18th through the 21st, paying out to the top 50, 1.4 million diamonds up for grabs in that number one spot. If you want to help one of your favorite streamers in this new contest, maybe you drop the Moonwalk gift, which is accompanied by some of the best music on any of the gifts. You don't believe me? Drop it on somebody. You tell me. Next, we also have the Spring Castle gift, celebrating all of the springtime festivities. There you go. Last week, we had the luck of, I'm sorry, we don't have sound on here. Someone's like, I'll find out now. No, there's no sound here. Last week we had the luck of the Irish. It's been on the 11th, went from the 11th through the 15th, paid out to the top 50. First place got 1.4 million diamonds. Let's go over the top 10 winners of last week's contest. Psych! Hang on, we're gonna pause. It's become obvious to me that my announcements aren't very sneaky. It's time to announce new top badge, the Nikki, dang it, the new top badge, Nikki. Request, this is live. Welcome to the show, the Nikki, new top badge. Oh no, Ryan recorded it. Oh, Nikki, welcome to the show. New top badge alert. How are you feeling?
I don't know, but I wasn't expecting me to be like first or right now. So I was like, wait, what? Did he say the E? I was like, what? Is that me?
I snuck it in because it was my announcements aren't sneaky. Let's announce new top badge.
Okay.
So Nikki, for the people who haven't met you before, will you introduce yourself? Talk about how long you've been streaming.
So hi, I'm the Nikki. I've been streaming for like a year now, I would say, a year and a half-ish. And yeah, I don't know what to say. Oh my God!
That's okay. That's okay. We'll walk through it together. You've been streaming for about a year and some change, and you've been really consistent with it. You've built up some friendships.
Yes.
Talk to us about some of the friends that you've made, the experiences that you've had, and what it means to you.
Okay, so like when I say this, everyone is like, how? Like, what? But when I say this, I really mean it, that this app and the people that I met on this app truly changed my life. And I know it's like a wow thing, but they truly changed my life and they changed me as a human being. And I grew up with all of these people together, and it's honestly so crazy how like people from another fucking planet, another country, another fucking state. I don't know.
Nikki.
Wait, sorry.
It's the excitement. I get it. My voice cracks. Your voice said things it wasn't supposed to. It's fine. It all happens. So you were going on about how the people have changed your life. and where it's happened.
So it's crazy how like people that you've never met just care so much about you. It's crazy how people you've never met want to know about your day, want to know how you are, want to know what you got planned for the day, want to know how your nap was, just want to know everything about you. And that is just absolutely crazy to me how I found and was able to build like a second family on an app. Like I don't consider anyone here my friends. I consider them all my family because I'm honestly so close to these people and they've been through thick and thin with me. They've seen me on my worst moments, on my happiest days, and they never left my side. So I'm honestly like just so blessed and so grateful and so happy for every single one of you.
It sounds like you have a lot of vulnerability with the people that you're live with. Was that something that was natural for you to just be so open, or do you feel like that progressed as a streamer?
Honestly, in the beginning, like I said, I've changed a lot since when I first started streaming and now, but like in the beginning, it was like, I was a little bit more like, private, or I'd say like more conservative or like more shy, I'd say. But now, no, like now everyone's like families, like, I don't know, now it's just so natural and so like normal to me. Like these people are like my daily routine. Is like, when you're used to doing something every day and the second you don't do that, it feels like something is missing. That's how I feel when I don't stream or when I don't talk to my friends here. Wow. And yeah, I don't know.
While we're talking, everyone, make sure you hit the favorite button on the Nikki. She is your newest top badge. You're talking about all the support and people who have been there for you. You can get as specific or not as specific as you want to. Anyone you want to shout out?
Yeah, I want to shout some people out, but I also want to apologize if I forget anyone because I'm kind of freaking out right now, if y'all can't tell. But I would like to say thank you so much, and I love you too, John. Wait. I need to see this because I wrote them down. Okay. So John, Huey, PB, John B, Mikey D, George, AJ, Just J, Mr. Bob, Solo, Charlie, Yami, Shmoney, my girl, Danny, cannot forget her, Lenka, Galina, Rachel, Stark, Meep, I don't know, everyone. To anyone that I forgot, I'm so sorry. I love you so much. You guys are absolutely amazing.
It's the overwhelming emotions. Any last things you want to?
Can I say one last thing? Chris, you're looking very beautiful right now. Like, can we just appreciate you?
Thank you for coming to the Rundown. This is a show we do every Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you hit the favorite button on the Nikki. You are not allowed to have last words. Thank you so much for being on the show today. Much love to you. Thank you. All right. Where's my next slide? As I said, I'm no longer sneaky about my top badge announcements, but we were talking about prior to that contest results and the announcements for it. Luck of the Irish contest in 10th place with 4,206,000 diamonds. Jenny, Queen of Dragons, that's a VIP right there. 9th place, we had Role Models JoJo, top badge on that one. In 8th place, VIP May coming in with that 8th spot win. In 7th place, VIP Marty Party coming in with the 7th place. 6th place, we've got top badge Big Country. 5th place, top badge George UK. Is he George USA right now, or is he UK again? He's one of them. Luck of the Irish contest winners. In 4th place, we have Charismatic, the top badge right there. Your top 3 for Luck of the Irish. In 3rd place with 7,085,000 diamonds, top badge, That Jenny. In 2nd place with 10,667,000 diamonds, top badge Panda. And in 1st place with 12,901,000 diamonds, top badge Waldo. Congratulations, Waldo, on the #1 spot in the Luck of the Irish contest, closing it out with nearly 13 million diamonds. Big wins over there. Streamer of the week this week, everyone. We do not have one. However, this rundown has made me feel nostalgic. With my voice cracking and everything, it takes me back to when I was little. Much like when I would think about things like nursery rhymes. And one of my favorite nursery rhymes went a little something like this. And sing it, say it with me if you know it. Row, row, row yourself gently into the stream. Merrily, 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 top badge is no longer a dream. Miss Row, row yourself into the box because you just got your top badge. New top badge alert, Miss Row representing. Congratulations. Here she is, everyone, your new top badge, Miss Row. How's it going, Miss Row?
I like that introduction. Thank you, Chris. I truly appreciate it.
Absolutely. I had my pad.
Thank you.
So, Miss Row, congratulations on your new top badge. Are you feeling pretty excited right now?
Yeah, I'm nervous. It's kind of crazy how you could be nervous when you stream every single day. But yeah, I'm nervous, but I appreciate you.
Well, I'll say you might feel nervous, but maybe that's from some excitement. Why is this exciting moment, or why is this an anxious or an anticipated moment for you?
It's just a little crazy. I've been streaming for over a year now, and when I started, I didn't necessarily have any aspirations to be a streamer top badge. Shout out to Mr. Go Get It, who, you know, talked me into starting the stream in the first place. So it's just been a whirlwind.
Yeah.
It saved me during the time at the end of the pandemic. You know, it was a blessing to me, and it seems like it was a blessing to everybody else that was coming along as well into my stream. So I don't know if I answered the question, but
you did. Yes. Because it came from the heart. It came from the heart. Yes. You said that it was a whirlwind. It's been like a journey. Tell us a little bit about how you've grown or changed from your time of, I don't know about this live thing, to now you're in the box as a top streamer. How have you progressed?
Well, it's got to the point where I realized that there are people that look for me, that they look for me every day to come onto the stream, and I didn't realize the impact that I was having on people coming into the stream. So just to know that I have people there that looks forward to seeing me and talking to me and, you know, joking around and what all that we do, I truly appreciate it, and I look forward to it as well. I enjoy it. So
wow.
Yeah.
And by the way, everyone, while we're in the box with Miss Row right here, make sure you're hitting the favorite on her. She is your newest top badge. You said it got you through a tough time. Was it because it kept you busy? Was it because you made connections and you made friendships? Shed some light on that.
Connections, definitely the connections and the friendships in a time where during the pandemic, where I wasn't going out, I was in the house all the time, and I was, you know, being particular. I didn't want to be out there in the midst of the COVID and everything. So I was like, let me get on here and get some social interaction, because I was about to go crazy, you know? So it definitely saved me in that aspect, I'm sure, along with a lot of other people. So
definitely. Yeah. Well, tell us, and you can shout out as specific, or I always say not as specific as you want to. Who are some of those people, the family, community that you've made that you want to highlight right now?
Definitely, like I said, Mr. Go Get It, because if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't have started streaming. And he's continued to encourage me throughout the whole time. Like, bro, you need to, you know, take this more seriously, you know, get on, you know, you could do it. I see the potential. He's been the one telling me this whole time, you should be a top badge, you should be a top badge. So shout out to Mr. Go Get It. Shout out to B-Dub, who's been a great supporter. Y'all see him in my name. He's my #1 gifter on my stream, and he's been very supportive otherwise, giving me you know, advice and tips on how to improve the stream. Shout out to Sean T. Shout out to Classic OG. He's been there from the beginning. He stole my first millie. Shout out to Top Badges, Smurfy, Miss Chocolate, Raider Rob, Queen B. That's my list. But shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody that supported my stream. And I know I probably forgot somebody, but in the midst of the excitement and everything, definitely want to shout all them out. So
it's a lot of love. It's a lot of support. Make sure you're hitting the favorite button on Miss Row right here. Congratulations on your top badge. Any last words before you go?
I appreciate y'all. That's all I can say. I'm happy right now, and I'm thankful. And thank you everybody for your support and your love. And let's do this.
Go. She said next leg of the journey
Let's
starts
go.
now.
Let's go. Let's go.
Next leg happening right now. Congratulations.
Oh
There
man.
you go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely. It's rundown time, everyone. Welcome to it. This is your weekly app update and announcement show. We've already announced 2 top badges. We've talked about contest results, tips of the week, you name it. It's been going on here. And you can catch it each and every Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Stream of the week this week, we do not have one. But if you want, you can check out some of the prior Streamer of the Weeks on the official IG. And in fact, whether you're on Meet Me Scout, Plenty of Fish, Zeus, OkCupid, each platform has its own Instagram page posting its own content that you definitely want to check out, because sometimes it's tips, sometimes it talks about people and the love that they found. That always, can warm your heart and things like that. Yeah. Also, there's something else I should probably talk about here too tonight before we go, because we're almost ready for that recap. But I heard something recently, and it's there's a lot of perks to being a top badge. The respect and admiration that you get from the community, the trending boosts, you can even get exclusive swag. So it really caught me off guard when I heard that our next announcement was singing about it being a hard knock life. Why would she sing about it's a hard knock life? I don't know. I heard it was Annie singing it, so we got to ask her about it. We better ask that new top badge, Annie, that is. Annie, request the box. Congratulations. You are the 3rd and final top badge announcement this week. New top badge alert. It's a hard knock life. Boom. Annie, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
Do you know that reference?
I do.
Okay, good. I hope she understands it. I was like, I don't think they show movies overseas, right? Yeah. So welcome to the show, Annie. You are a 3rd top badge announcement. Were you getting a little nervous there?
Just a bit.
Just a bit. Well, congratulations on earning it. For the people who have not met you yet, will you please introduce yourself?
I'm Annie. I'm from the UK in London. Yeah.
And you're a streamer.
And I'm a streamer, yeah.
How long have you been streaming for?
So, since the pandemic, so it's been 2 years now, but I've been on and off for the longest.
Sure. And what has been the drive to stream? Even though you've taken breaks, you've come back to it. What kept you coming back?
The amount of love and messages I get from my friends and even random people saying that they just want to see me smile because it makes their day. I'm like, oh, okay.
Well, what do you think it is about your stream? Is it that you have a good community, a good energy, that you've built friendships?
Yeah,
What's happening?
I obviously see everybody that comes to my stream as my family. So every bouncer that's been there, they've watched me grow, and they just push me to be better.
Yeah. What are some of those highlights of that growth? Do you feel like there have been things that have changed for you?
Yeah, of course. So every streamer starts off at 0, right? And I placed 3rd in the contest, and I didn't realize the amount of love and support that I received. I was shocked.
You were that new and you placed 3rd in a contest?
Yeah, in the VIP contest.
Wow. Congratulations on when that happened retroactively. Annie, so it took a lot of support to get you there. I'm sure a lot of it has followed. Do you want to shout out any of those people?
Yeah, of course. And my top gifter, Dizzy, amazing guy. George, John B, Mikey D, Mr. Bob, Hassan, Hollywood J, French Doll, LDN, D, Gold Loves Music, Molly, Panda, and there's probably so much more. But guys, I love you all, and I'm sorry if I've forgotten you. I can't.
You're excited. You're definitely excited.
Yeah.
And let us know what's next for you. Why is this exciting? Why does this mean a lot to you?
Because I just want to succeed in everything that I do. So now I'm trying to aim for the top 20 of all time. We'll see. Let's see how that goes.
Wow. She says, I'm coming for the top of the leaderboard.
Yeah.
We'll have to keep tabs and see how things go. Any last things you want to share? Make sure you're hitting the favorite, everyone. This is Annie. Any last things you want to share before you go?
That I love each and every one of you and everyone that comes into my stream and spends time with me. Like, I appreciate you. You know, just I've got so much love for everyone. And thank you.
To everyone. Yeah! All right. Sorry. Thank you. Very cool. Annie, congratulations on your top badge.
Thank you.
Hit the favorite. We're so excited for you, and good luck on your journey or your goal.
Thank you so much. Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye. There you have it, everyone. That is 3 badges. We hit Scout, Plenty of Fish, Meet Me, triple top badge week. Woo! It's a big week. So let's do a recap to talk about all the things that happened on this rundown. Well, we have the Luck of the Irish contest going on. It's going the 11th through the 15th. No, that's not accurate. I said that. We're so excited about all the top badges, we forgot to update something. We've got the spring celebration going on, the 18th through the 21st, paying out to the top 50, 1.4 million happening right there. Streamer of the week, we do not have one this week. However, Sammy Sunflower, you can catch her still celebrating from last week. New badge alert on the Nikki, Miss Rowe, and Annie. Last week, we said congratulations to Daddy on him getting his top badge. Who knows, next week, it could be you getting your top badge, so you have to tune in at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to find out what's going on. Until then, everyone, my name is Chris Casper. It's been so much fun hanging out with you for the past few minutes. Hope to see you again next week. Until then, please stream with respect. Much love. I'll catch you then. Take care, everyone. Bye.